Navanch, one very good slok is written, the person will do the construction of water sources. But it's not only the water source. You can do this as a remedy as well. You can, for any organization who is cleaning the water bodies or providing water to the, I'm telling you the remedies for the Capricorn today, okay? Any charity who is doing the, providing water to people, offering water to people, or something to do where people can drink water, free water, by your efforts, this is the biggest karma you have got in life. Moon is not only water, it's food as well. It's emotions as well. Moon and Capricorn Navanch, make sure you listen to people, listen about their relationships, listen about their problems they're going through, be a human over there. Provide an emotional support, exactly. That's what the karma you have got in the Moon and the Capricorn Navanch. You're made for it. And once you start doing it, you will see suddenly things have started changing in your life. Even when the Moon transits your Capricorn Navanch, see some that particular day, a very simple technique. Every 28 days, Moon will come into a Capricorn Navanch. All you have to do is notice when the Moon goes into Capricorn Navanch, like yesterday it was in Pisces, because see, yesterday was a very lossy day for everyone. Doesn't matter which ascendant you are talking about. Yesterday's day was not good for anyone in the world. Or you can go and see where you got the Moon in the chart. You can make a prediction. Very simple thing. Moon was in Virgo sign, Pisces Navanch. All you have to do, where what you are doing, you're going to create the losses. Today it was in Aries. So today everyone's life has gone through small amount of transformation. Snapshot prediction. This is for every one of you. If I go ahead and write this on Facebook right now, like I do for the food and all the other things, all you have to do is you have to write down today in every one's of your life. You can go ahead and test it. A small amount of transformation in last 15 days, whatever problem was going through, a major breakthrough has come. Now from tomorrow onwards, things will start to change. Happened? Okay. Employee told me he's going to give up any alcohol at all. Wonderful. What else you want? True in my case. Yes. Aditya Yadav, Ankit Kotwal. Okay. So we got at least 8 to 10 years. Anyone else? So what I've done, I've used the position of Moon. Anjanya, wonderful. See, yes, alcohol and non-veg destroys your soul. And it is not about one bad habit. It's about you take one good habit, you accumulate on it. And suddenly you will see in 1 year, you will be an entirely different person. Okay, Tatania Howard, okay, also yes. So one small change has happened. I've used the position of the Moon only. Change cities. Moon Vargotam in Scorpio. Okay. So one thing which happens when you do remedies, when I tell remedies is, I notice their effects. Like in Raghav's case, there was a problem of violence. So I have to tell him the remedy of Rahu. Because who else is better than Lord Rahu to counter the violence? Who loves it? He said, let's bring it on. Let's see how much power you have got now. Because when you stand in front of you, see, the opposition party will only fight or tell you to fight until unless you stand up on your feet and you bring out the sword and says, okay, let's fight. Let's see who's going to win. Let's kill each other. At that moment, the opposition will realize it's a really messy game. So what you do, you activate Rahu. Like one simple remedy, I tell it to every one of you. Whenever you face problems, I tell every one of you, please wear the Raksha Sutra. I've told this several times to a lot of you. Wear the Raksha Sutra. Dhanyo Bali Raja, Dhanvendro Mahabalam. What is this? This is made by Lord Bali, the King Bali. Because he was the bravest of all, he was the biggest of all. And this Raksha Sutra is tied on his name, because when the Panditji will tie it, he will read the name of Raja Bali. What you're doing by this, you're bringing Mars into your 10th house. When you wear it in left hand, you bring Mars in your fourth. So it depends on where you want to bring the Mars. A very simple technique. Everyone can do it. So whenever you feel there's a fear in life, activate it. Mars now is violence? Yes, absolutely. Like there's a lead ball remedy. Whenever you feel you're cornered, there is a violence, you want to fight, even by the words, wear a lead ball. When you wear a lead ball, it certainly changes the energy. And the best part about this remedy is you can wear it any time of the day, any day, even in the Rahu Kal, because that's what you're wearing. You're wearing the lead in the Rahu Kal. And suddenly what will happen is like this remedy is mainly made for if there's a violence related to in-laws in your office, when there is a violence related to neighbors. Like there are certain remedies you can do with your neighbors, they will run off. But before you do that, do the small remedies. Before you pull out the big guns, do small remedies. Like how you will make sure that your neighbor runs off? What is that one thing you will bring in your house that your neighbor leaves? Bringing Ketu in fourth. Absolutely. Ketu destroys the fourth, the 12th from it. So whenever you want to destroy any house, bring Ketu next to it. Want to destroy the fifth house? I wish you never have to destroy the Ketu in the fifth house. If you want to destroy the enemies, bring Ketu in the seventh. It will affect your married life, but it will destroy the enemies. Okay, you have to make your own remedies. Ketu in seventh, so enemies gets destroyed. Competition is over. Very simple. Maternal family, over. Ketu in fourth, I came to New Page and my roommate left the two town. Okay, wonderful. So all those Ketu fourth, they know the effects. Ketu 11 Saturn, yes, breaks in career. Okay, now until unless you feed the Ketu. Saturn Ketu is your worms. I told in the lecture of Ketu. Ketu is worms. You feed the worms, you'll get the Ketu pacified. This is what the Saturn Ketu remedy is. You do it on Saturday. Very simple remedy. Okay, when the Jupiter is in 10th house, earthworms or any, even the ants, any small ants, that will do. When someone has a Jupiter in 10th house, it is written the person will do the construction of temple. Again, symbolic it is. What the basic nature of the person is designated to do something good for the masses. Guidelines for the masses, even if when he does the business, because Jupiter is only guidelines. So whenever, even if he's going to do the business, what he's going to do is
Sir,
yeah, go ahead.
I was looking at all that when planets are closer in conjunction, and
Yes,
obviously in Mamchan they'll move across 4 or 5 signs.
Yes, ma'am.
I've noticed a pattern where there will be a person in your life who will represent the planet that has gone behind as in the lower signs, and they will force you to visit that issue. You always say that planets come as
Exactly.
people. So it almost seems like you're getting opportunities to pull up that planet and take it, forward.
Take
move
it forward.
next- to
Wonderful.
join the other one, because
Especially the plants in Virgo. When you have decoded half, I will tell you the other half. Especially the plants in Virgo will force you to pick them up.
yeah. And sir, I figured this out because I have 5 planets in Virgo in Navamsha. So
Okay, wonderful. It's a plants in Virgo. These people will reach you out. These people, you need to pick them up. These people, you need to help them out. Because they are the depths, like 6,000. Virgo is a natural depth sign. That's why they are the plants in Virgo. Wonderful strategy. Wonderful. It's a very good observation.
thank you, sir.
Right?
I have a question. On Kalchakra Dasha.
Yes, sir, go
Sorry,
ahead.
maybe in Kalchakra in the book, sir, the errata files that is not available on their website anymore, sir. The errata sheet.
That was an old website. I might have the email from Shakti Mohan Singh ji, but no, I will send that again or upload it on the website by that article.
Okay.
But that errata sheet is not enough because that is from first 10-15 pages only. After that, the real mistakes start. Like in one
Actually,
chart of the
I-
Kalchakra Dasha
yeah.
book, the Navach is upside down. The Navach should be Scorpio, it is sitting as Taurus.
You know, even these tables, the quantum jump tables, some of them are wrong. I mean, I don't know. I feel like in the J-Hora, the Dasha sequences are different from the table that is there in the book.
See, in J-Hora, if you do the calculation of manually of Yogini Dasha and the Kalchakra Dasha, they are off by Kalchakra Dasha in some cases it is off by 60 days.
Right.
In Yogini Dasha, it is off by 18 days to 27 days. This is what I've observed. Because I was using Yogini to calculate the daily events and it gives you the difference. That's why in Jagannath Hora, if you are going to use the Yogini, be careful. Calculate it by hand.
No,
So for
sir.
that only I joined your course. I don't know how to calculate it by hand yet.
It's the same nakshatra base, right? Like we calculate the Vimshottari. It's a nakshatra base Dasha.
Sir, I have a question about the two signs of Saturn.
Yes, ma'am.
If you look at all other planets who have lordship over two rashis, there's a distance like maybe 6-8 or Venus has Taurus and Libra, but Saturn is the only one that has two sign lordships right next to each other, and that to one Capricorn in which you have all boundaries and the next one wish fulfillment.
Gains or whatever you desire. So whatever you will use extra in the past life, like someone who gets wish fulfilled, like Venus, we get everything related to Venus. When this life will have to be servant of that particular planet only. That is why it's a servant sign. Let's suppose I tell you something very interesting. Okay, this is related to the pending karma part. Whichever planet goes in Capricorn, you actually serve that planet. You actually work for it. Like in the starting I said, you work for it. You work as a servant for it. When Venus is in Capricorn, the person gets addicted to money, luxuries, cannot leave it. He has to actually work for it. Always like, what will happen if the Raga will leave that ego? His life will be easy, right? But he cannot leave it. Reason being, he's a servant of it. He's a servant of ego right now. So whatever you use in past life to an extent, in this life, you become the servant of it. Apply it. You will realize how beautiful this technique is. Mercury in Capricorn becomes a servant of the kids. Why? Because in past life, you played a lot. You've used it. You get all wish fulfillments. In this life, you become servant of it. That is why, ma'am, 10 and 11. Never overuse it. Right,
How would
Amritji?
this work for, sir? How would this work for a Capricorn Lagna?
Okay.
Like if you have like no planet but ascendant is Capricorn.
You need plants in it for this technique.
Oh, you need planets. Okay.
You need plants in it.
So, sir, like moon in Capricorn is like slave to emotions.
Emotions, food,
Food, yeah, food, yeah.
land.
Emotions, I'll say.
Big issues with land.
Big issues with land.
Motherland. Because fourth house, your home.
Right.
So big issues related to the moon. That is why I say, let it go, accept it.
Yeah.
Because now you're the servant over there.
Yes. Sir, that's the biggest remedy for everything.
Right? Ma'am, you got the answer. You got it. You actually got the pending karma techniques out.
So and that makes absolute sense, because when I started setting my boundaries, and then I'm thinking, okay, I have this body now, what to do with it? I'm in it. You cannot change that fact. So that's why I'm asking, because I have Mars in Capricorn. So I used to keep thinking, why did I get the body? There must be a reason. And I have all other planets are in Aquarius, Navamsh. So I feel, been there, done that. So
Now you see when the Mars is at, you can say siblings. It's predicted on the chart.
yeah,
Make the keywords siblings, land, anger issues. All these things are going to control you, and you become the slave of it. You actually serve them. These three
that is
things.
true.
Take
That
it.
is true.
So pending karma technique, 11-10. That is why it's a very simple logic.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I have like Venus, Mercury, and Rahu in Capricorn. So
Your chart, Vinay, your chart was there, right?
Yeah.
Which we have to see for the financial issues last time we predicted.
means like what I can say is, except financial, life has turned upside down, and still it's not. So next, February also some things are going on, but what I can say is 7 years or 8 years things have changed.
Okay.
So it's about not to know like now which direction it's going. So things are going on, but yeah.
Okay,
But-
I hope it gets better.
Yeah, means there is probabilities because
I really hope it does.
but that's what I wanted to ask because Capricorn you told. So does so I'm Cancer ascendant, Aquarius ascendant in Navamsh, but 12th house Venus, Mercury, Rahu. So how does that?
You have a Capricorn. Okay, so from where? See, when you have to judge a planet like Venus, Mercury, Rahu, you do not only look for the Capricorn. You always say from where they are going. Let's suppose you have Venus in 11th house from Taurus. From Taurus, if a planet goes in Capricorn, so how many they are moving? How many Navansh?
2 to 10.
2 to 10 it is going. So you make keywords financial gains. It's a financial gains, family, and then they are going into professional area, and that is loss. 12th house. So family is going to create loss in your business, right, sir? In one line, you just fill the blanks. You take two keywords and make a sentence. So if it is going from the 4th house to the Capricorn, like your Libra to Capricorn, then you go, it is moving 4 houses. So something to do with the peace, something to do with the land. Mars Rahu in 5th house, my mama had to pay 40K of, so yeah, Mars Rahu is actually stealing electricity. That's the first lecture. See, whenever you run even you check your Dasha Antardashas, whenever you run the Mars Rahu and Dasha Antardasha, there will be circuit blown in your house. That is the only way to check the Rahu is working or not. The circuit has to blow, like something has to break down because energy has to get out of it. That's how you will know the Rahu is actually working. So if you have it in fiery sign, you will see the blast. If it's in watery sign, you'll get the water leakage. If it's in earthy, if it's in the airy sign, you will have the verbal fights. So this is how you check the Mars Rahu is working.
A mirror break also.
Mirror break also. Absolutely.
Can I add a point here?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, to your pending karma and to Raghav's question on all these planets, gathering in Capricorn. So so Capricorn is like changing the foundation, right? Where your foundation would be shaken up and changing, and that's why you're being a servant because now you have to improve and change that pattern that you had for previous lives, right? So if you look at all the world events that are happening right now, it's changing the foundation. So many planets gathering. And Venus just went into Capricorn last week. And if you had heard about GameStop, the stock that in US, and it's changed the foundation. Like people were thinking that these big institutional investors were working for them. No, they're working for themselves. And the public overthrew
Public will took over.
Yeah, they were short selling there, and then the public took over, and that they stopped the trading for all the banks here for a good 1 hour because they wanted to get out of the market. So Venus now going into Capricorn with this whole discussion on Bitcoin too. So it's replacing the currency you had. So it's changing the foundation. So as planets are going there, more and more things are being revealed about the foundation is not working and it needs a change.